2, 1, 0.
I wanna spend the night because I want you. So girl, can we meet up, meet up, meet up, meet up, meet up, meet up? I wanna spend the night because I want you. So where can we meet up, meet up, meet up, meet up, meet up, meet up?
Hey yo, what's up, lady? No need to act shady. The way them jeans hugging your curves driving me crazy. But I ain't trying to gas you. So first let me ask you, what you sipping on? There's nothing for me to pass you. A glass of Pinot, as far as we know, we out in Rio. Imagination running amok, so how about we go to a place where the lights real low? You never know, you probably feel we should be taking it slow. But no, applying pressure in the 2-5. Sun reciprocate energy, when I shine, you shine. Basic principles, I'm just trying to get into you. More than what a friend would do, I hope I'm not offending you. Why you telling me things you wanna do to black? Forget your math, just put your addy in this Uber app. I think now we both know what's up. Bed squeaking till the sun come up.
I wanna spend the night because I want you. So girl, can we meet up, meet up, meet up, meet up, meet up, meet up? I wanna spend the night because I want you. So where can we meet up, meet up, meet up, meet up, meet up, meet up?
Yeah, listen, how the fuck you gonna walk about with these high heels? They look on my face like something wrong with him. Both cheeks are chunky, the thighs match still. A body I can touch, but more than I can feel. Don't talk to me about those BBLs. The frame is right, the pic ain't real. But she's that deal, I'm feeling you still. I'm money you can tell, cause you never miss a meal. You got a little dro, that's cool with me. You got time to blow, that's cool with me. You wanna blow show, that's cool with me. The flow is Jay-Z, you're riding along with me. The membership CrossFit, so you know what that means. You gon' be tapping on me, the way my stamina be. Like show, no more, what you doing to me? Looking back with your legs shaking, who but me?
I don't know where this will go, but I want you to know tonight I belong to you. I don't know where this will go, but I want you to know that tonight I belong to you, to you, to you.
Up off that? Yeah, yeah, yes, 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 up off. Y'all know what day it is. Y'all know what day it is, huh? Yeah. Yeah. It's Fight Friday. Hey, baby, baby. What's up, my people? This is ShowBizz Adult. All right, man, look. Look what we have here. Let me see. Follow. Let me see. Salate. What's going on with you? Whoops. All right, man. Lord. First, I want to say this. Everybody, welcome to the Facts Friday. If you haven't done it, please close out the chat, hit the like, and give it up for the Von.
Bring on this with the laugh and do the cabbage patch. Kiss a pretty lady and then sign some autographs. The Burnell man can boing boing.
Hit the Tyson Bear. And wait a minute, I swear before long. What's wrong with us? We haven't given it up to the lady. Acting like I didn't see you laughing at the bar. Acting like a nigga wasn't checking from afar. Acting like you didn't know this Busy was a star. Denzel and acting like you ain't appealing when you are. But hit the Tyson Bear. And hold on, wait a minute. Put it simply in here. I like surprises. I came here for prizes. Big booty and thighs is promising my guys is how I could get inside this. Stupid, I realize this, but there's so much I wanna know about you, but I don't really wanna know. That's what they say. You make it too hard for a nigga. I got you, but I got the time. Let's make it
Hit the Tyson bell. Hold on. Anthony Kane said, one more day, Biz. I'm hyped. Put the fights on. You got that right. Hit the Tyson bell. And you already know, J Boxing. You already know, brother. You already know. I ain't gotta ask no questions. We outside.
It can happen when you're outside. You can lose a fight, see a chick, have a con with that vibe. You can ride a bike, see a nigga, and ask him if he's alright.
And ask him if he's all right. Hit the Tyson bell. ShowBizz to go. Love you, boy. All right. All right, let's talk. Hell no. We outside, Maria. Listen, BBL stank. I saw you saw that. I don't know what it is. Actually, I heard there's like a discharge. There's like a pus discharge or something. But BBL stank. That's what I've heard. Lose a fight. Let me see. Salute, my brother. Love you, boy. Okay, man. I mean, we doing good. I mean, there's a lot of people. There's Maria. There's people there. Hey, don't leave, Larry. Don't leave. Hey, I mean, there's people think, that I'm capping on my stance, that the fight card has gotten better. But then I took a poll and people are like, yes, the fight card has gotten better. It's gotten better. I mean, it's really 2 fights. Everything else is the same. All right. It's really 2 fights. It's Bakole instead of Dubois. And the thing is, everybody's been thirsty for Bakole's chance, right? His chance to get back out there. After he beat the hell out of Jared Anderson, he's been the boogeyman. So to see him get his opportunity back, it's like, yeah, let's go. And there was a lot of people who were a bit worried for Dubois. Like, listen, we want Dubois versus Usyk, right? Hit the Tyson bell. Joseph Parker, he can upset that whole thing. So it's like, you got Bakole versus Joseph Parker. Everybody wants to see Bakole right now. That works. Right now, the question is Shakur versus Floyd Schofield or Shakur versus PADLEY. Now, that right there, that's a personal thing. All right. The only thing I was saying was PADLEY deserves the fight with Stevenson more than Floyd because he's ranked higher and he has better opposition. So what I was just saying was, out of the 2, Shakur is fighting the higher ranked op. So it's just like, well, shit, it's gotten better. Right? At least that's how I feel. Yeah, PADLEY ranked higher with a better resume. Floyd, Schofield, they came with more talk. Right? Okay, so let's keep it a B. All right. The Schofields came with more talk and they talked themselves into the fight. But when Schofield lost against G-Iron, and I mean, when he beat G-Iron but got dropped, when he got dropped, everybody said he can't mess with Shakur, right? And then he talked himself into it. But on the flip side, PADLEY, he beat Chamberlain in an upset. So he's coming off a great win. Whereas Floyd, after his win, people were kind of down on him. So it's like, if you really, other than the talking and the social media, if you really look at it, right? If you want to be objective about it, obviously Shakur is taking on the opponent that deserves the fight the most. You get what I'm saying? So, and but the sexier fight, the hype fight, right? The more, like I said, the more hype fight is definitely Floyd Schofield. That's the more hype fight. Facts. Yeah. And I don't know. I don't think you can actually debate what I'm saying. I mean, it's just not debatable. Bakole ready. Yeah. Bakole is ready. And I think about at least PADLEY is more experienced. Yeah, better for all those things. I think about that matchup and I'm going back and forth, man, because listen, I'm gonna be flat out honest about Bakole. Bakole isn't like an unbeatable type of guy, right? When he lost to Michael Hunter. And he lost to Michael Hunter for the reasons that Jared Anderson thought he was going to win. And it would make sense if you're Jared Anderson. But Michael Hunter beat him with a fast jab. And Jared Anderson did exactly that. It's just that getting your ass whipped is the best thing you can do because it looked like Bakole adjusted. So that's the problem. And if you look at Joseph Parker, you try to say, okay, who is Because when I look at Dubois, I think of Dillian White. When I look at Bakole, I'm like, okay, so who did Joseph Parker fight that is Bakole-esque, right? And you got to say Joe Joyce, right? So you saw how that fight went. So you're like, okay, Joe Joyce, Bakole, but then you think Michael Hunter, Joseph Parker. This ain't bad. I mean, we got to see. I got my money on Bakole right now, but we got to see. We got to see. Bakole is pronounced. Oh, my man said I'm an asshole. Bakole haven't been in camp at all. Says who? Where are you getting that from, Ashton B? Where are you getting that from? Yeah, give me your source. Let me see. Put the fight on and find out season. Yeah, 100%. He said he hasn't been in camp at all, and he's saying it like he really know. So because from my understanding, he has been in camp. I've seen the videos. He was preparing for F.A. Ajagba. All right. So Ashton, let me see. What's your sources? Who's telling you this? Or are you just guessing because you don't know and you feeling you said it himself in an interview? So he said he hasn't been in camp at all. So where those videos come from? That's cap. Yeah, gotta be cap. Because where those videos come from? People say, I saw footage of him. I mean, he probably hasn't started camp, but he's definitely been training. Yeah, he's been training. No camp. Okay, yeah, that's different. Right. The camp didn't start, right? But he's been training. Yeah, he's been training. That's why he feels so great. Yeah, he's been training. But Bakole said himself. Yeah, he's been training, though, at the Tyson Bell. I've seen the videos. The dancing video was the Anderson fight. Yeah, that's right. Well, he's always kind of danced, though. But the one that kind of went viral, yeah. Don't forget, Parker been training with Tyson Fury. I know. That's nothing that, I would forget since I'm the one who repeatedly say it all the time. But I'm not sure if he's been training with Tyson Fury now. Tyson Fury has retired. I don't know if Tyson Fury been sparring with him now, right? I don't think Tyson Fury's been in the gym. Let me see. Michael Hunter whooped him, but did not have an arm in it. But did he not have an arm injury? I can't remember. I think if it goes past 6 rounds, Parker will win. I can see that too. Expect in this weigh-in Bakole to be huge. Expect him to be huge and looking heavy as hell. Yeah. I don't think Bakole, because Bakole wanted the fight, right? So I don't think Bakole is like, I'm out of shape and can't fight. Bakole is like, watch this. Watch me work. So I think Bakole's been training. He knows that he's ready. He ain't just jumping out there to get his ass whipped. That's the Black Two Sugars. Who is in a better position? That's a good question. That's a real good question. It all depends on what has Bakole been doing in all. I mean, Joseph Parker's he's probably in phenomenal shape, right? And Joseph Parker seems to be very excited too. The Sutton fight changes seem like a setup. It will only seem like a setup because there's fight changes, right? But if you were to think just logically, just use your brain, it wouldn't feel like a setup. But this is what I mean. I've actually gotten sick because my wife was sick. I've actually lived in your life. You can live long enough to have seen many examples of a bug going around and multiple people getting sick, right? So there are also cameramen and stuff who's sick too. Did you know that? So there a lot of part of the staff are getting sick. So I'm not sure if you ever heard this, but there's something that happens like a bug or like a virus and people get sick. So I think that's exactly what happened. I think there's a bug going around and everybody's around each other and staff members and people just getting sick. I swear it happens. Believe it or not, it happens. It don't have to be a setup for it to happen. If you're in your house and a member of your family's sick and then somebody else gets sick, it's not a conspiracy, bro. It happens. Ade said he expects him to be 320. Yeah, he's gonna be humongous. He's gonna be humongous. So it doesn't feel like a setup to me. It'd be a dumb setup, in my opinion, if it was, because all people going to do. I mean, that's a dumb setup to have a card that is seen as the fight of the century and then make people pull out and lose a bunch of money. And you don't want that. That's a dumb setup. That's trying to lose. Stacey Kendra, you get what I'm saying? Like, it's actually a dumb setup. That's exactly what happened. Obviously, Tim Butler. But people lose. I'm telling you. When it's time. I'm not going to lie to you guys. When it comes to boxing and TV and celebrities and stuff like that, people lose common sense. They think everything is the Illuminati, the earth is flat, that people go, everything's a conspiracy, et cetera. When it's like, dude, just basic life happens, even if you're on TV, even if you're an athlete or if you're still human, it's still human life happens. Let me see. People kind of lose track of common sense a lot. Let me see. Shakur will have fight of the day. I love you, boy. Listen, bro. There's a chance he's gonna be fighting for his life out there. How many of our U.S. fighters gonna be drained? I don't know about that because Dubois isn't from the U.S. So Floyd from the U.S., Dubois from the U.K. I'm not sure. What the hell's going on? Like, let me see. A member for 37 months. I'm Ashton. What's going on? What are you? Tell me what you're trying to say and just speak thoroughly. How many of our U.S. fighters going to be drained? Shakur is a U.S. fighter. Virgil Ortiz is a U.S. fighter. Those the only two. Right? Is there anybody else? So, are you saying Shakur's drained? I don't even know, dog. I don't know what's going on. 135 champs drop belts. Loma won't fight Tank. Tank don't care to fight Shakur. And Key and Shakur friendly. It's the fight game. Just bang Bakole versus. But here's my thing. My thing is this. What you're saying there, it doesn't bother me. Right? Like, what's going on? Okay, case in point. Keyshawn not fighting Shakur. Shakur not fighting Keyshawn. They said, hey, Keyshawn was like, well, then send the contract. So they can mess around and fight each other. They can mess around and not like each other and then start fighting. It happens all the time. But my thing is, with more fights happening and more matchups happening, if somebody wants to drag their feet and somebody wants to drag ass or whatever, I don't care anymore. Right? I don't care anymore. If you are a fighter who's trying to go about boxing the way it has been going about, you do it that way. It's the boxing revolution. I will watch whoever's fighting, though, and watch them build their careers. I'll just watch Abdullah Mason get hit. They're substitutes now. No more is it Canelo or Tank. So boxing sucks if Tank ducks or if Canelo ducks or something like that. No, put the fight on. There's more fights now. So, and people are still getting used to it. It's like these magnificent cards and people are trying to find a negative because they're used to boxing being shit, right? But now it's not. Somebody hit me up and said, now y'all boxing fans know what us UFC fans go through when it comes to the late replacements and stuff like that. UFC, it happens all the time. Big, crazy cards and 2 pullouts and then pause and then replacements. It happens all the time, but we're not used to it with boxing. Boxing is heavy at the top, one good fight, and then the rest is shit, right? Now we're getting something great, and people are like, where can I find the negative? Because we're so used to complaining. So, man, when you've been losing so much, you don't know when you're winning. That's the thing. But let's get on board because boxing is about, even if it's not Riyadh season, I think Riyadh season has kind of inspired or motivated the rest of the landscape. So everybody's going to want to put the fight on because now they set the bar and it positively affect the rest of the boxing community. What's up, Biz? If Dr. Shakur was to achieve great success with his bad hands, will people still give him credit? No. He's going to have adjust his style similar to how Floyd did. Yeah, but no. You know what I mean? I see now, people are just going to feel the way they feel depending on their narrative, right? But what we can do is keep watching the fights. That's where my energy at. I've been ripped apart on Twitter and X, and people are trying to figure out, who I am, what's this and what's that. right? He must be saying this for this. It must be doing that for that. And he's a clown. And he's at this point, the reason why I got into this is to watch the damn fights, bro. So I'm just going to continue whatever anybody hooping and hollering and screaming and crying about. I'm going to watch the fight, do my live color commentary, and we're going to enjoy boxing. Everybody get your drinks and you eat, you bet your money, and then you leave. Hit the Tyson bell. It ain't that big of a deal. So if somebody don't want to fight, if Shakur Stevenson is fight with her hurt hands, but he put on performance, do you like the performance or not? No, fine. It ain't. Let's go to the next one. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. How do you think a Shakur versus Andy Cruz fight would go? That should be difficult. Honestly, I have to see how he looks tomorrow morning. Don't forget, the fight is at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I'm going to see how he looks tomorrow morning. And it's only $25.99. All right, hit the Tyson bell. I'm going to see how he looks, and then I can exfoliate. Last night, I randomly watched an old live from you from 21. Wow, when you talked about Pac versus Crawford, your attitude about life and boxing has not changed. Brother, I've been exactly the same. My barber, Rob the barber, was like, what I like most about you, bro, is I met you when you had holes in your shoes. I literally was that poor. A grown man with holes in my shoes. And he said you had the same attitude. And I'm like, this guy, he saw my car, peeling paint. And I just came in, evolved. I was always like this. But people can't imagine it. But I've always been strange like this. This is just how I am. So it's like, hey, he must be putting on, or he must be, brother, I've been me my whole life. And I love boxing this way. And I'm not much of a complainer. So I don't even think of negative things. I read negative comments and be like, how y'all brain work like that? Only thing that happened is two people fought. One person won, one person lost. Put the fight on. Let me see. The cream was supposed to replenish the drainage. Hey, brother. A new member, baby. Something about that sounds so pause, bro. I can't. I can't even exfoliate. Biz, what do you think about PADLEY versus Stevenson? I like it. I just went on a whole rant about that a little bit earlier. UFC always have replacements. Turkey has just implemented the same strategy. And I'm so excited we're getting good, consistent fight cards. Well, I just think when you have big fights, right? When you have high level fights, you notice the replacements. I think boxing has always had late replacements, but since it's higher level fights, the replacements like, ah! But there has always been late replacements since the beginning. You know what I mean? So you see 2-on-1 card and you think it must be a conspiracy. It's like, yo, bro. Hey, now, I'm telling you, life is more normal than you think. It got less, conspiracies and Illuminati and it has less of that than you think. It's far more basic than you think. Anybody complaining about this card is delusional and don't know boxing. Well, no, it could be, but what it could be also is it could be a lot of things. Okay, you got nationalists, right? So you got people that's like, I'm from the States, so if it's not from the States, it's not great. So I don't want that to win, right? You have people who are like, listen, I am for this promoter. So I'm going to keep pushing this promoter and everything else sucks. Ha ha. Right. Or you have everybody is happy. So let me, there are people where if everybody's happy, it annoys them. So it's like, oh, let me think of the negative side of it. You know what I mean? That's not your job. Watch the fights, drink some liquor, eat some food or drink water, whatever you do, whatever your vice is, have a fight party, watch the damn fights. And then go to the club. It's not even anybody complain about this part. Let me see. And the new WBC Kevin Walsh 8-round KO last weekend. Biz, you think Bakole is going to be in shape? He's going to be shapes. You'll see him on the scale. He's going to be a pear shape. All right. But that doesn't mean he can't throw his. He'll mess around and win. 320 pounds. Throw his from the shoulders and knock Joseph Parker out. It'll let you know why fighters were able to fight so often back in the 50s. You're like, yo, you don't have to be that conditioned. Like, you just got to be in fighting shape. Like, you're going to start realizing, because think about this. Unfortunately, with more success comes more haters. 100%. Because think about this. Joshua PADLEY must be fighting at his walk around. That's why he could be putting solar panels in, and they say, hey, you got to fight tomorrow. He's like, bet. and he makes weight. That's why I think more people should fight at their walk-around weight, right? Obviously, Joshua Padley is out there fighting. Who's that model in the intro? Oh, homegirl that's walking. I mean, which intro? Debbie Downers. I see what you mean. LOL, brother. Dog. Life ain't even gotta listen. Life is the same life, period. But the window is different. So I can be in the same situation as you, but my window is different. So I'm looking at the optimism. I'm excited about certain things, or we can get the same challenge, and I'm excited about the challenge, and you want to unalive yourself, right? Because of your window. So because we seeing through a different window doesn't mean that you can start pointing a finger and just be like, okay, then you must be a clown, or you must not know boxing, or you must. It's just your experience, where you came from, your background, who you are, dictate your window. And you look through that window and you see something else, right? Where for me, I see a lit boxing card for $25.99, and I'm like, bet, because that's where I need boxing to be. Not at $80, not at $100. I don't know how we lose. I don't know how we lose. I don't know how you can be mad. I don't know how you can, I don't know what the hell, bruh. Even with it being at 10 in the morning, I'm thinking, damn, I get to call the fight and have the rest of my day. I don't have to go to sleep. I can call the fight and then go shopping and then put the cologne on and take my wife out. Did you hear about the new WBC Grand Prix? What do you think? I didn't. Don't forget, judges, referees, and VADA was against Ryan Garcia. I'm not sure if that was. I don't know that. I'm not knocking what you're saying, but these things do happen. Yeah. To save certain fighters revenue, sometimes the money bag win. Yeah, but what do I do? Assume that, okay, I think this happened to Ryan. Though Ryan won, I think this happened to Ryan. So let me think. Even with no, you have. That's why I have to wait on, getting the facts. I'm not going to jump to assumptions and worry about shit that I can't tell. What am I going to worry? What am I going to jump? Hey, this must be a conspiracy. Let me just think of, for what? What are you going to come up with? Who's going to tell you? Watch the fight. Put the fight on. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like, let me think of how bad things can be, because something bad happened before. Watch the fight. Unless you got proof as receipts. That's why I say, give me the receipts. Something happened and I'll expose it. If not, I don't, brother. Brace yourself for a roly-poly Bakole on the scale. That I'm gonna have a ball. I'm gonna have a ball. Put the cream on. Yeah. Mother's in there. Let me focus on how bad things could possibly be. And you're at home. You're at home. I think the conspiracy is like, oh, that's a good sounding conspiracy. Yeah. So those the facts, ShowBizz. It's like, you're at the crib. You ain't a part of the business. You ain't, you know what I'm saying? That's why I don't talk about, I mostly break down the fight. I don't really talk about all the promotion companies and stuff like that and the contract signing, because I wasn't there. I'm at the crib. So I'm not, if I was Charles Xavier and could be like, I know what he thought. If I'm not Charles Xavier, bro, I ain't going to sit there and be, make a play and great again. Yeah. Duarte versus Haney. Who you got? Shit, I got to see Haney again, brother. I got Haney versus Ramirez. I'm already stuck on that. I'm already stuck. Enjoy life. I ain't got that. Yeah, I ain't got that kind of time, bro. Hold on, everybody. Let me see what they got to say. Wait. What the hell? Why was for the cream on?
143.2 for Ziad Zizo Albayu.
I love how the zone starts at 12 and then end the stream. Like, I like how they start on time and then end on time. Everything's been 12 every day. Not a bunch of different times. 12 start, end. Let's go. Yeah, put the stream on. Yeah, my man ain't. I ain't gonna look at you too long, bro. You look like a Millie. He looks like Vanilli. You over here looking like Vanilli, bro. I ain't got that kind of time. I ain't gonna look at you too long. You know what I mean? I may ask your number. You over here looking like Vanilli out here. Pause. Can't look at him too long, bro. He give you the googly eye, the flirtatious eye.
Well, Zizo didn't get the result you wanted last time around, but you went to Liverpool for this training camp. Buddy McGirt said you got the best sparring of your career. What kind of fighter are we going to see on Saturday?
Listen, the journey dictates the result, but the result does not dictate the journey. And I'm just enjoying the camp, enjoying the journey, and I want to gift my fight, and I want to gift my win, God willing, to the Saudis and to the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia for Saudi Founding Day, February 23rd.
How does it feel to be back
he's like,
here?
I'm very happy to be here.
Long may it continue. You know, when you talk about the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia and boxing, you have to talk about
the
Zizo.
yapper.
So I'm here to stay.
Good luck, Zizo.
Thank you, Chris.
Yeah, that dude, he talks. I mean, he's gonna be a motivational speaker. I'm not sure if he's gonna be a great fighter. I'm not sure if he's gonna be a great fighter, but motivational speaker, he a beast, bro. That dude sound very happy to be here.
Our next two fighters compete tomorrow in a scheduled 12-round contest, and it'll be for the WBO interim light heavyweight championship
Here we go.
of the world. We will first welcome the challenger from Liverpool, England. He brings a professional record
He's a future
of
face of
30
boxing.
wins,
Aye.
2 defeats, 22 of those 30 wins coming by way of knockout. He is the former Ring Magazine champion and the former WBA super middleweight champion of the world, Callum Mundo Smith.
Don't be shocked if Smith is raising his hand tomorrow morning, dog.
And now we welcome the defending champion.
Hey,
from
look how
London,
fast
England,
they going through this, bro.
A 2016 Olympic bronze medalist.
They know.
Now undefeated as a
just get on and put the scale
with
on.
19
Yeah,
wins,
Sidney Poitier.
13 of those 19
Sidney
wins
Poitier.
coming by way of knockout.
shaved.
Ladies and
Now he's
gentlemen,
on this Sidney
he is
Poitier
the
shit.
reigning and defending WBO interim light heavyweight champion of the world.
Yeah.
Joshua Buatsi.
Joshua Buatsi, boy, rocking that snack. Rocking that snack. That brother gonna be 230, muscle bound. Come tomorrow morning, he probably won, dog.
And we will first welcome
Did
to
you
the
see Callum
scale
Smith
the
with
challenger, Callum Smith.
If he ain't got snack, that's it. Yeah, he almost failed.
174.1
174.
for Callum.
Dude, Callum, dog.
Mundo Smith.
Callum's a beast, bro. Y'all better ask somebody.
Now to the scale, the defending champion, Joshua Buatsi.
Look at Buatsi. That brother 210 right now.
175 pounds.
175 on the nose. That's that shit. That's science.
Buatsi.
That man gonna be 220 come fight night.
Sure, Buatsi
Go
comes
punch a
bang
hole
on,
and come
Darren.
to the chef. I know he had
Also,
snack in
Callum
it.
Smith, nearly a pound light.
I know he had that snack in it.
It really is. So many variables to how this fight can be won and lost. Is Callum Smith just too experienced, too seasoned? Is this the night that Joshua Buatsi is going to show us what he's all about? Show us that promise. This one is a cracker and
Got
one
two
not
extra
to be missed.
biceps in
There's
his
so
feet.
much on the line as well. The winner could be in line to face the
that
winner
dude
of the
look like
main event as well.
Caliber
So look, it's not just
from the
British
Clash of the
bragging rights.
Titans.
We are talking world title implications.
But out here looking like
Both
Calibers.
as well should be
No, I
an
love Buatsi,
incredible
though, man.
fight. Let's
I
hear
love
it from
Buatsi.
the
It's a
challenger,
good
Callum
fight.
Smith,
You
from
think it's easy
former
money?
ring
Yeah, you put your money on
recognized
snack.
number 168 pounds.
It's a
Let's
good
see what he has
fight.
to say with Todd Grisham.
Yeah, Callum's
One
rich.
of the best light heavyweights in the world today. Your only loss is to the cream of the crop, Canelo Alvarez and Artur Beterbiev. What do you say to those who believe
come on,
for
Todd.
Buatsi
Come on, Todd
this
Grisham.
could be the passing of the torch moment?
We call him Burger
Tune in
Beer.
tomorrow night, and you'll see.
Are you impressed with what you've seen from Buatsi? Is he on your level?
Yeah, he's a good fighter, but I've said all along I believe I'm better, and I get the chance to show that.
I know in your
This
past
looks like
training
UFC,
camps,
doesn't it?
specifically against
Seriously,
Canelo
it's a
Alvarez, you felt
UFC
you
feel.
weren't at your best. Will you be at your best tomorrow night?
Yeah, most definitely.
And what do you have to do to win?
Just be me, turn up, perform the way I know I can, and I'm good enough to get the job done.
Good luck, Callum. Let's send it over to Chris.
Hey, we
Well,
changed
Joshua,
the
the
game,
talk
y'all.
is
We
almost
changed the
over.
game.
Almost time
This
to get to the
reminds
ring.
me
How
of
are you
UFC
feeling
a lot.
going into this fight?
Feeling good. I'm looking forward to it. But you're right, the talk's almost over, so it's time to fight.
You came up alongside Callum Smith for many years, watched him for many years. Did you envision fighting him in the past?
First part of the sentence, not true. Did I envision him? Possibly, but now it's real.
This promotion has been very respectful between you two guys. But what is this fight going to look like in the ring?
I think everyone knows what to expect, so we wait till tomorrow.
Good luck, Joshua.
Thank you.
Yeah, because what I always envy about UFC and UFC fan base is they're very knowledgeable of their fighters. So every card looks lit because they know their fighters. And I wanted boxing fans to know the fighters. And the war room is there because we call every fight. So we know these guys. So for us, when you put all these guys together all over the globe, because UFC is good for that.
Next two
They fight
fighters
all over the
competing
world,
tomorrow
and they got
in a
names you
scheduled
can't pronounce, and it's one of those global best fighters. That's what reality is.
Interim
And the war room, we know
Heavyweight
these fights because we get up
Championship
early in the morning, we watch them
the
all.
world.
So,
We will
bro,
first welcome
it got that
from
feel. It's like we know how great the card is. Like Aga Kabayel.
Wins, 17 of those 25
Classic
wins
fans are casual
coming
biz.
by
Not
way
anymore.
of knockout.
Not with the war
He
room.
is the undefeated former two-time EBU European champion.
We watch
and the
Kabayel
number
get
one
busy
ranked
on
contender
many
by
occasions, bro. The war room different.
WBC, Akit Kabayel.
Hey, bro, I need to see his weight. The thing about Kabayel is he is not the biggest heavyweight, but he's bigger than you think. He gets on the scale and it'd be like, oh shit, well, he 240? Like, how big is Kabayel? Biz, tell him. I'm saying, Maria, I'm telling you.
And now let's welcome
This shit here,
fighting out of Bloomfield, New Jersey,
Big Bang is 300.
USA.
If I'm Big
By
Bang,
way
I'm coming in
of
300.
Shenzhou, China, a 2008
Big No Diddy Bang.
Olympic silver medalist, now has
He's
a
230.
professional record consisting of 27 wins, 2 defeats, 1 draw.
Yo, look how small his hoodie
22
is.
of those 27
But the rest of
wins
his
coming
sweater
by
is
way
humongous.
of
But the hood is
knockout.
tiny.
He is the former WBO interim world champion and the number 2 ranked contender by the WBC.
He's
Here is
humongous.
Chalet Big Bang Zhang.
Oh, Zhang, bro.
I'm ready. Saturday.
He English-fied his name though. The reason why he called himself Big Bang is because of Zhang. And it's pronounced Zhang, but he English-fied his name for us, and we don't do it. We say Big Bang Zhang. He's like, yo, I said Big Bang so you can call me Zhang, bro. Dog, Kabayel is a big dude, bro. He said, damn. You see the brother? He said, damn.
241 pounds.
Told you, 240, bro. He's
Kabayel.
241. That's the thing about
Now
That's
to
the
the
thing
scale,
about Aga
Chalet
Kabayel.
Zhang.
He moves like he's small, but you find out he's humongous.
287.5
Damn.
for Chalet. Big Bang.
Big Bang got his shape for this one, bro. Big Bang. Ooh.
Once again, ladies
Big
and gentlemen,
Bang.
these two competing tomorrow in a scheduled 12-round contest.
This
It will be
is
for the vacant WBC interim
Bruh.
heavyweight championship.
Big difference in weight between these
Bruh.
two. But skills pay the bills, Sergio.
Yes, they do.
Oh
And
shit.
Look, the thing about
Kabayel
Kabayel,
start blinking.
he's not
Big
gonna stand
Bang
in front
does.
of this big man.
You
He's
think
gonna
he's
outweigh
friendly
him
until
by
you
so
do
much.
that stare
He's gonna
down.
be taller. It's going to be longer and stronger. Both these guys can punch, but the
Big Bang
has
got
a
in
mean
shape
right
for this
hook.
one.
So you got to stay away from that. I think Kabayel served him right to get on the inside. He's an excellent body puncher, like he proved against Frank Sanchez.
No, they
this
don't.
guy needs to get in there and get the back, but get it to the body
be
against Big Bang.
288. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't cut like before the weigh-in. They don't do that and then rehydrate. That's the weight he
very,
is.
very good fighter. I think for him to win this fight, we're going to have to name him Agility Kabayel.
I like it.
I
should have saved that bullet for tomorrow.
I'm agility, but I'm letting my hands ride. You gotta let your hands ride on Big Bang, bro.
He's with Todd Grisham.
I get Kabayel, you
Turkey love violence.
25 professional fights. Where would you rank
fighters
Daily
not
Zhang amongst
naive.
your opponents?
Yes, it's another big challenge wait for me Saturday. I'm ready for the next challenge. Let's go.
We heard yesterday he said he was going to bang you, and then you said you were going to bang him. But can you really stand and trade with somebody who outweighs you as much as he does?
I said this yesterday. Tomorrow we will see he bang me or I bang him.
One of the two. I know Germany's been waiting for a world heavyweight champion for a long time. Your country's behind you. They think you are the next guy to do it. What's your message to your German fans?
All my German fans, all my Kurdish fans, support me. Inshallah, tomorrow we'll be one champion. Inshallah.
Best of luck. Chris?
Well,
He probably will, dog.
Here on the stage, after weighing in, you look like you're in a pretty good mood. How are you feeling going into this fight?
冲动之后感觉心情很好，现在感觉怎么样？
现在心情更好，因为冲动结束之后，然后意味着比赛马上就要来临。
Feel even better after the weigh-in. The show is on.
This guy's a very active guy in the ring, moves around a lot. What's the key for you to tracking him down?
对方的移动很多，那你有什么招呢？
我没有招，我的招就是随着他的招而变。
Oh, I have to be like water, have no key.
Had to be like
Everything is my
water.
key.
Damn.
What's your prediction for this fight?
预测一下。
Big Bang. Bang.
KO, knockout.
KO, knockout. Sleep. Damn.
Thanks, Olay.
He said, let me see. Turkey love violence here for it. Them fighters not naive. They see the train leaving. They hopping on board for show. Nothing but a big fights from all the fades. Yeah, man. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. For $25.99, I'm here for it, bruh.
Our next two fighters competing tomorrow in a scheduled
I gotta play some bets on my booking too.
contest, and it will be for
Should boxing implement a heavyweight limit?
Super welterweight championship of the
I don't know.
world.
It's kind of
We will
fun
first
though.
welcome
It's kind
the
of fun to see
challenger
280. It's
from
kind of fun.
Uzbekistan, a stellar amateur with over 300 victories. He now has a professional record consisting of 10 wins, just 1 defeat, 1 draw. 7 of those
Here we
10
go.
wins coming by way of knockout. He is the former WBA super welterweight champion of the world, Israel, the Dream Madrimov.
Hey, did y'all see when Madrimov met back up with Bud Crawford, and he was like, "Man, you got bigger." Bud Crawford like, little bit. Yo, Bud Crawford packing on the pounds, bro. He was like, little bit.
And now we welcome the defending
From
champion
Ben Whitaker. He quit his last fight. We'll see how he do in the rematch. Dr. Zhang is going to give that Chinese sleeping pill.
With 22
Man,
wins,
it's a good fight.
21 of those 22 wins coming by way of knockout. He is the reigning and defending WBC interim
this shit.
super
Like,
welterweight
I'm
champion
interested in
of
his
the
weigh-in.
world, Virgil Ortiz Jr.
He is one of the most violent fighters on the planet, and he's always lit. But Madrimov, I just think it's going to be tough to be lit against unless you can bring Madrimov into your world.
Israel Madrimov.
Because Madrimov going to want to box. If you somehow not make, if like Crawford start fighting, he figured out real quick. I got to fight him. What's up with this ring?
152.1 for the challenger.
Dude, he is small.
Israel.
That's the thing,
Dream
man. Crawford was bigger than
Madrimov.
Madrimov in that fight. Madrimov 152.
And now to the scale, the defending champion.
He made
Virgil
weight.
Ortiz Jr.
That dude's damn near a welterweight, bro. He could probably fight at welter.
Oh God, he
153.1
yeah, he
for the
put the weight
defending
on 53.
champion.
He made the weight easy,
Ortiz
and he's flexing.
Jr.
Is he chewing gum? Is he drinking? Let's see if he drinks some water or something immediately. Let's see if he get a drink. He's not getting a drink. Maybe he made the weight just fine, y'all.
Sergio, both fighters.
He's not getting a drink or anything.
under by a couple of pounds. Virgil Ortiz under by a pound.
Wow.
Take away from that.
Now they're incredible shape.
I'm
Virgil
impressed.
Ortiz normally looks a little bit soft around the waist. He has that soft body look, even though he's so strong. You can tell that he's in the best shape of his life.
Now, Madrimov is so small for
muscular and
154.
prepared in his shape. Man, this is as good as it gets. This fight right here might steal the night. You're hearing it all the time.
I still got Ortiz, man, but
this is intensity at its best.
Oh,
yeah, the face-off is intense as well. This is gonna
Madrimov
go
looks
off
so
from the very
calm.
first bell. Two completely different
I'm
styles.
feeling
Two
strange,
fantastic
man.
154 pounders there.
Yeah,
I'm gonna put my.
styles,
I
like you
think
say,
I already
they're-
bet on
they're
Ortiz,
definitely
but I'll
gonna
do it
gel.
again.
We know Virgil Ortiz. We know exactly what he's about. He's in your face. He works the body so well. Israel Madrimov, he can do a bit of everything. He
Man,
can be
if I'm
classy, he can be
Ortiz, I'm
flashy
just
when
looking
he
at the
wants, but he
body.
can get
Because you got to
stuck in,
stop
as we
Madrimov
see
from moving.
against Kurbanov.
You got
It's a
him in the
brilliant
body,
contest.
bruh.
All right, let's
You gotta
hear it
take
from
the lateral
Israel
movement
Madrimov
away.
first. He's with Todd Grisham.
Standing by here with Israel Madrimov, your last fight, a razor close decision loss to Terrence Crawford. How difficult do you expect this fight to be compared to that fight?
Yeah.
Yeah, this fight different, but Virgil is top guy, top fighter, very aggressive fight. I think it's very interesting fight, inshallah.
He has got a lot of hype coming around him. Do you think he is as good as everybody seems to think that he is?
Virgil may whoop his ass, bro.
We are sure. We are see tomorrow, inshallah.
Okay, there you go. And his last fight, he got dropped a couple of times. You lost a
Virgil
close
may whoop your
decision
ass, bro.
win in your last fight. How aggressive are you going to be in going for a knockout?
Oh, Virgil may whoop your ass, though. I ain't gonna lie.
First of all, I won't come back belt, inshallah, tomorrow. My mind is only thinking victory.
Nice.
Well, good luck to you,
Nice.
Israel Madrimov. Over to Chris.
Hold on.
Virgil, you were here back in November for Golden
Virgil
Boys
may whoop your
Latino
ass,
Night.
though.
You were excited about getting this kind of opportunity to fight here in Riyadh. How are you feeling now that it's almost here?
I'm ready to go.
Oh,
I'm ready
shit.
for war. I'm ready for whatever
You excited?
comes tomorrow night.
He was
And,
weird
I'm
all
just
week.
ready to get it on.
You've got a full year of fighting in this junior middleweight division under your
Something
belt now.
happened.
How much more comfortable do you feel now than you did when you first started this campaign?
You know what? I feel like this is where I'm supposed to be. You
Wow.
know, I feel 100% ready,
Something
physically,
happened.
mentally, emotionally, all that stuff. And that's it. We're gonna see tomorrow night.
This guy fought a pretty competitive fight against Terrence Crawford back in the summer. When you watched
me tell you
that,
something.
did you see things in his game that
He
you
don't
could
look
take
weird to me.
advantage
He
of?
looks right.
I mean, everyone's gonna have some chinks in the armor. You know, I'm not Crawford, so I mean, different ones can come up for me, and it'll be up to me to expose them.
He looks
The fight against Sergey Boatchuk was widely considered the fight of the year in 2024.
This
Do you
is
think this fight
ceremonial,
has
right?
that potential?
It has the potential. It for sure has the potential to steal the show too.
Good luck,
Yeah.
Virgil.
Thank you.
Okay, you want to know what happened? He was worried about making weight all week. That's why his mind wasn't on the fight. It was on making weight. You know what I'm saying? He didn't, and then he made weight great, and now he got to eat and drink and stuff, and now he's diabolical. That's what it was. Something happened. Something happened mentally where now he feels comfortable. So something was going on. It just looked like he was preoccupied all week. Let me see. Y'all saying Virgil weight drain when
Our
he
next
just
two
got a weird
fighters
looking
competing
face.
tomorrow
And they
in a
call us
scheduled
bullies.
12-round contest, and it'll be for the WBC
Also, Riyadh season
middleweight
needs to learn from these
championship
last-minute replacements by having backup fighters
world.
ready with
Let's
training
first
camp for
welcome
UFC
the
and PBC.
challenger from
Yeah, that's good,
Guildford,
but they
Essex,
got him. They got him in there. They
He
got
is
some great replacements.
undefeated
I'm not
with
mad at it.
21
This card
wins,
got me at work
17
shadow
of
boxing.
those
Right,
21 wins
rolling your neck
coming
around.
by way of
He
knockout.
probably got
He
sick too.
is
But look,
the
right, a
undefeated
true warrior in this
former
and this.
EBU
He probably
European,
was a little
Commonwealth and
and now he
WBC
feels
silver
healthy.
champion and the #1 ranked
Oh, now he's
contender
fishing
by
face
the WBC. Here is Hamza Sheerza.
Yeah, I think this is ceremonial, bro. Sheerza is serious talent. Yeah, yo, I'm telling you, I'm gonna say it again. You know, here that Jai Bataya like sends through the division. He does that to me. Like when I look at Hamza, I'm like, he got that knock you out like violent nature. You know what I mean? But behind good technique.
And now let's welcome
Dude, Hamza's
the defending champion from Elias.
If Adames beats him, he just beats him with savagery. He ain't going to outbox him. He's going to beat him with savagery. That's the only way.
Wins, just one defeat, 18.
That Riyadh 25 strain are going around. Yeah, I'm saying, bro.
Knockout, he is
the
reigning and defending WBC
Dr. Shakur
middleweight champion of the world, Carlos.
I just don't like.
Bronco Adames.
I just don't like how geared up I like how swaggy he is, bro. You know, everybody else looking violent. He's out here looking real swaggy. But I'm gonna tell you who used to do that was Laura. Laura come in looking swaggy as hell. Like, yo, Laura, you got
first to the scale, we welcome the challenger.
Like if he weighs in with shades on and his earrings in, it's like, yo, what's really good, bro? Because look at Hamza. That dude looked like he just came to fight, bro. Is that him?
159 pounds.
Dude,
for the
when you're built like that, Matt, when you're wiry like that, and you're, man.
Now to the scale, the defending
and look, he looks like a
Carlos
damn
Adames.
praying mantis. So he's going to hydrate even crazier. You out here looking like a praying mantis. But he got his shades on and shit, his hat on. Like he always trying to get to the ladies.
158.1 for the defending world champion, Carlos El Caballo Bronco Adames.
Yeah. Are you worried Bakole might be walking around 340 pounds? Yeah, he looks like he can only wear sweatpants. You know, I 3XL right now. Am I worried? I'm not worried.
Once again, ladies and
He
gentlemen,
doesn't move around like that anyway. Hey, this shit here is diabolical. Yo, man, when he hydrates,
160-pound limit. This one's got a lot of heat between these two down. A lot of heat.
Bruh.
Yeah, they're just two extremely confident fighters that believe this is their time.
Adames 199.
Arguably for me, the fight that will steal the show.
Adames going night. That brother.
Fighters.
I'm sorry, bro. I love you like a play cousin. I love Adames for a long time, bro. Since like
stepping up levels. He's
right?
ready for the
that fight.
But Adames got too much about him right now. Brilliant,
bro. He gonna knock him to the shadow realm, dog.
Hamza Sheerza, he's with Todd Grisham.
Hamza, the last year of your career has been outrageous. Congratulations on all your success, but there are some of those out there that feel this fight might be too much too soon. What do you say to them?
Really?
Listen, I only have one word to say. Inshallah. See you tomorrow night. Thank you very much.
Damn, he gonna walk off.
Hamza
See,
Sheerza.
that's that Drago. I must break you and then walk.
You've had a big smile
Like
on your face.
I know,
all week
man. He
long.
got
One of the
that
happiest
Jai
guys I've
Bataya
seen
shit.
to be here. You said you're going to knock this guy out. You said you're going to decapitate him. Why are you so confident coming into this fight?
Tú tienes la semana entera sonriendo, súper feliz. Te ha
You
dicho que lo
you
va a
rocking with Carlos
decapitar,
Adames?
que lo va a noquear. ¿Por qué tú estás tan confiado?
Por mi trabajo, por mi forma de pelear, por mi forma de brindarle espectáculo al público, por el tipo de peleador que soy, yo pienso que será un peleador fácil para mí.
I think he will be an easy fighter for me because
What?
of my hard work,
Oh, you tripping,
my work ethic, my ability,
Hey, bro.
and all my camp process.
bro.
It's a big, tall guy.
You better swim
across
without
from
getting
you.
wet.
What's going to be the key to knocking him out?
Swim without
Es un
getting
tigre
wet.
alto y grande. ¿Cuál es la clave para
Bro.
noquearlo?
Ya se lo repetí anterior, los cocos son más altos y lo tumbamos, a él también.
I already said this before. Coconuts are higher and we still take them down. So I'll do the same to him.
Brother,
He's
what?
got the size. You've got the experience. You've fought a lot of good guys in your career. Can that experience be an advantage?
Él tiene el
No, no,
tamaño,
come
pero
on,
tiene la
Mannix.
experiencia. Tú has peleado con muchos buenos peleadores.
Mannix.
Esa experiencia es
What do
una
you think
ventaja
gonna say?
para ti.
No?
Exacto, esa es mi ventaja, esa es mi clave, tener esa experiencia, saber que enfrenté grandes peleadores de grande nombre.
Yeah, I'm proud of
grandes
that
rivales,
kid
no
while y'all
pudo
tripping.
vencerme, no
Go ahead,
creo
boy.
que pueda vencerme.
Yeah, my experience is my advantage. Knowing that I faced big fighters, big names, that's the key for me to win.
Good luck,
Bruh,
Carlos. Thank you.
hey, yo, brother, you got to move side to
Wow,
side. You got to be
great fight,
Iron
isn't
Mike
it? Honestly,
Tyson.
it's a
You got to
50-50
be
fight, just like the
Ewing
one
and weaving
previous.
and bop. Like,
Who are you picking
brother,
this one, Sergio?
I'm going with Shiraz.
yeah, I'm going with Shiraz, bro. Brother, you
know, he's gonna want to get on
Shiraz
the inside. He's
about
gonna
to do
wanna
some
be the
devious
smaller
work tomorrow.
fighter, bend
Brother,
the body,
you
loop
can't.
the top, but I think
You
Shiraz
got to
catches
swim
him
without
on the
getting
inside.
wet.
A new start's gonna be born tomorrow night.
Just come in, whoop ass. That's what, brother. Brother, don't fight like you
Ladies
used
and
to fight. I
gentlemen,
need to see some
tomorrow
new shit. You
it
got to
will
hop
be
around.
a battle of the undefeated 12 rounds scheduled for the WBC lightweight
Don't go backwards. It's too long for that. But move forward,
world.
but side to side and
First,
on your
the
toes and weaving
challenger,
and Ewing.
fighting out of Doncaster, Yorkshire,
Padley
England.
has no
undefeated
pressure.
with 15
No
wins,
pressure.
4 wins.
No
Coming
pressure.
by way of knockout, here is the highly ranked and undefeated challenger, Josh Padley.
Hey, bro. Paddy over it. Look, he just walked flat, just running out. Just he has no pressure. So what if I was him, I'll just number one, I'll try to see where Shakur's power is at. Forget his speed. Shakur's speed is gonna be way too much. Forget his accuracy. It's gonna be way too much. Forget about that. That's dead. His footwork is it. I would want to see where his power at, and I tuck my
in
chin.
2016
Bro.
Olympic silver medalist, now undefeated with 22 wins. 10 of those 22 wins coming by way of knockout. He
Neither
is
one of them are power punchers.
three-weight world champion. And tomorrow, the reigning and defending WBC lightweight champion of the world.
Yeah, Bakole is
Shakur
ridiculous. He's huge.
Stevenson.
Dang, Shakur looks so ready. I always love Shakur before the fight. It's what happens during the fight that gets me. Oh, that's a good handshake. There you go, Shakur. Because Shakur looked like he can't never close his hand. That's a good handshake, bro.
Challenger Josh Padley.
He actually shook his hand. That's good. How is he in that much shape?
134 pounds for
See,
the undefeated
the
challenger.
guy is
Josh
fighting at his walk around weight.
Padley.
Guy just ready,
Now
bro.
to the scale, the undefeated
Those,
defending
Charles
champion
Oakley's.
Shakur Stevenson.
Right, dog, take the shades off, bro. Look at the shape Stevenson was in, or is in, but he was ready for Floyd.
134.1 for the defending world champion,
Hey,
Shakur
bro. This man was in. He got in so much shape.
Journey of fighters is
He
so
got in-
different, and it's apparent here.
He
You got
got
Josh Padley,
in
who was working on Monday
diabolical
and got the
action
calls.
figure shape.
I don't
Look at
think
this.
Shakur Stevenson had a full-time job apart from boxing.
Hey,
Incredible
look at
story.
Padley. I just got off work, bro. You ain't. I just got off work. Look at Shakur. He's talking about beat your ass.
This is what
He's
a
talking about beat your.
remarkable story it could be. This would be one of the biggest upset in boxing if
Bruh.
Padley was to pull this off. He believes himself, form is good.
Bruh,
but
Padley got to
Sergio
look
was
at his
very,
mouth
very
and know what he's
good
saying.
fighter.
It reminds me of another time where there was a late replacement in Andy Ruiz when he fought Anthony Joshua.
Hey,
You know, he
and
got
Padley
that
turned
call
away.
of a lifetime,
and
that
they're
Rocky
like,
Balboa.
oh, yeah.
That
Yeah,
man
you
right
can't go
there
push
has
him.
the Rocky Balboa
Go ahead,
moment.
Padley. Now push him.
Padley
Oh, shit, look at that.
against-
Because I just
When
got
I
off
think of
work.
Apollo,
He's like, what's
someone's
up? What's
hard to
up?
hit.
What's up,
Boxing,
Pat? I'm
someone's
telling you, he came to fight, bro.
This is gonna
That
be,
dude like,
this is
we're
gonna be
not
good as long
going to
as it
take
lasts,
it.
but I don't think
I'm
it goes the
telling y'all,
distance.
dog.
I feel like
I'm
all the
telling y'all,
pressure
it's
is on
gonna be a
Shakur
fight.
Stevenson, and I think he
tried to
understands that.
intimidate.
I agree.
He's
He's
like, we're
trying to
not
rally
going to
himself
take
up to
it.
get
He
up
saw
this
the
because
grip
it's an important
strength,
fight
dog.
for
That
him.
dude was at work.
Incredible
He
story
just
from Josh
got
Padley.
off work.
However it goes,
It's on.
let's hear from Josh
It's
Padley.
on.
He's with Todd Grisham.
All right, here he is, Rocky Balboa himself, about to take on
Rocky
Apollo
Balboa.
Creed.
Yeah.
Take us back 2 days ago to those who haven't heard when you got the call and they said, do you want to fight Shakur Stevenson?
Yeah, it's what dreams are made of. Obviously, this is what you're getting for boxing for. World title shot, pinnacle of the sport. I'm going to grab it with both hands.
It's one thing to
Yep.
accept a fight against
because
Shakur,
you have
another thing to
nothing.
beat him.
You
How
just
do
got off
you
work.
knock off one of the pound-for-pound best?
Tune in Saturday night to see it.
Hey, I know there's a lot of people in your hometown who are putting 100
Yeah,
quid on you
brother.
to win
What he's fighting with,
25,000.
he's like,
What's
I
your
am not
message
going
to
back
those
to that
believe
job.
in
He's
you,
not
the
trying to
ultimate
punch in.
underdog?
They backed me last time, and we took the bookies to the bank, and we're going to do it again.
All right, well,
Nah,
good
I'm
luck
about
to
to bet.
you.
I'm about to bet
Chris,
on. I'm about
over
to
to
bet
you.
on him. I'm about to bet on him.
Well,
I'm gonna
Shakur,
put
a
$5
little
on
back
him.
and forth there
And
between
win
you and
5
Josh
million.
Padley at the weigh-in. What was your message to him there?
I told him I'm gonna beat his ass. It's a lot of energy going on, and he got a lot of energy. So let's settle it in the ring.
been a long week for you. I mean, how often during this week did you wonder if you were going to be able to fight at all?
It was a couple of times, but you know, I stayed focused. I stayed locked in. Opponent switches don't do nothing for me, but you know, I'm going to shine. I'm coming to shine tomorrow, and tomorrow's my time.
You were preparing for a fight against Floyd Schofield. You get a fighter that fights a very different style than Floyd Schofield. How difficult do you think it's going to be for you to figure him out?
I already told y'all once, I was amateur before. So in the amateurs, you fight any and everybody
facts.
on different days. This is
Facts.
nothing new for me. I've been here before. It's showtime. Let's
Yeah.
do it.
You're a 3-division world champion, the reigning WBC world champion at
Them damn
135.
hands.
But last year, as you've said, was a challenging year for you. Is this the kind of fight where you can remind people how great you are?
I promise I'm going to remind them tomorrow. Tomorrow's my time. I'm coming to have fun, and I'm putting belt to ass.
Good luck.
Ah! There you go. That's what I need you to sound like, brother. Let me see. Tuck your chin, Padley, and go for it. Yeah,
I think anyone can understand exactly what he's referring to
head
there.
you got.
Shakur Stevenson looked fantastic fighter.
Mean
I'm
that
just
for
happy
oh,
that he's on the
type
card.
of belt.
Immediate
That
Shakur
way.
Stevenson. Kind of that
Y'all,
cream
that
on top of
what?
the cake when
Salute,
we get it.
folks. A
Absolutely. You can tell how
flexathon tomorrow is
relieved he is that
Liddy.
he
Hold
actually
on,
has the fight.
Charles.
And
Hold
that's what
on,
we gotta-
brother.
we gotta
Hold
credit
on,
Padley for this
brother.
because
That
Padley's
brother
coming
showed up for a
to spoil the
flexathon.
show, of course,
Hold
but he's
on. Wait
confident
a
in
minute.
himself.
Where's
He
your
looks
song
great.
at, brother?
He's
There you go.
not too long ago, so
His name is Cheese.
They say they don't fuck with me, but
Bling bling. King Kong. Ladies and gentlemen, our
Oh,
main event tomorrow. It is scheduled for 12 rounds in the heavyweight division. It will be Martin Bakole taking on from South Auckland,
Love
New
you, boy.
Zealand. His professional record, 35 wins,
Padley,
3 defeats,
would be a bigger
23
upset.
of those 35 wins coming by way of knockout.
No.
He is
No.
the former
let me see.
WBO
Snack
heavyweight
Stevenson.
world champion
Yeah, I mean,
and the
Shakur
current
doesn't come off as
WBO
unbeatable.
interim
Mike
heavyweight
was unbeatable.
champion
Plus,
of the
the late
world,
replacement. Nah,
Soliai.
Shakur pushed him, and he got closer. That ain't even funny.
Maliatoa, a.k.a. Joseph Parker.
I think Joseph Parker first. Hey, y'all gotta stop playing. Y'all stop playing with my boy Joseph Parker. Lupe, I kind of like not knowing who you are going to fight. I do too. I like that. I like that. And everybody fight ready. It's just fun. This is fun as hell, bro. Y'all stop playing with my boy Joseph Parker, man. Now that Dubois been replaced, you ain't got to replace the spot, though. Joseph Parker got to be second, dog. Yeah, come on now. Stop playing with my boy. Hey, he just got raw on the scale. You're supposed to wait for the. Oh, Bakole not weighing in. Oh, that's wild. Bacole's not weighing in. Yeah, I mean,
267
pounds 267.
for Joseph Parker.
Man, hey, Joseph Parker's a problem.
What an interesting situation for
Bacole's
Joseph
not
Parker.
gonna weigh in.
This is the guy that had trained for
Because
Daniel
he doesn't have
Dubois
to
for
make
3
weight.
months. All of a sudden, 2 days out, he gets the boogeyman that is Martin
Oh, he's
Bakole.
not there yet.
This is a tough situation for Parker.
Well, look, when you think you've seen it all in boxing, something like this happens. This is an incredible challenge now
Stare
that
down Frank
faces.
Warren. I'm staring down Frank Warren. Yeah.
the tough
There you go.
Kiwi,
There you go.
the
That's
tough
funny
Kiwi
as
who's
hell. This is
in tremendous form, but you said it numerous times.
267?
Everybody
That's not
knows it.
Joseph Parker,
Mike
that
Bakole
guy is
is
way
the
bigger than
bogeyman
you
in this
think he is.
division.
Shakur
He's
is
going to be a
going to be
real live
right
wire
here in
for 4, 5, 6 rounds.
I mean, if his
Anthony
hand
Yard
holds
has
up-
joined us in studio as well. He's going to get his
I
insight
gotta see.
about this and about Artur Beterbiev. Very quickly on this one. This is strange, Anthony, isn't it? I mean, a late-minute replacement, and it's Bakole.
He's stared down.
For Bakole to be
Frank Bush. That was hilarious. Oh, that's good. That's good.
It
That's
just shows
fun.
you how great this whole occasion
Bakole
is.
by KO.
I like it. We keep it nice and simple there because we got loads more to
it was
talk about with
wild.
you. But
What
let's
was
hear
Zhang?
from Joseph Parker. He's with Chris
You can't say
Mannix.
that. You can't say big
Well,
and
Joe,
powerful.
I
You
can't
cannot
imagine you've
say
ever
that,
weighed
bruh.
in by yourself before, especially not for a fight of this magnitude. What have the last 24 hours been like for you?
You know what? It's been amazing.
It's been amazing.
I mean, to Daniel Dubois, I hope he gets better soon. To Martin Bakole, thank you for taking this fight on short notice.
Yep.
And my team for making this happen. His Excellency, Turkey Al-Sheikh,
Yeah.
Spencer Brown, Andy David, and
Yep.
it's great to have the Deputy Prime Minister of New Zealand here to show support as well, and my whole team. But it's been crazy. And I'd like to thank Martin Bakole for taking this fight. I'm
Yep.
looking forward to being in the ring with him tomorrow
Right.
and going to work.
think I was among the people, a lot of people that were shocked that you said yes to Martin Bakole, who has emerged as something of a boogeyman in the heavyweight division. Did you have any hesitation about taking this fight?
I wanted this fight.
I wanted this fight.
I wanted this fight because I want to challenge myself, and Martin Bakole is right up there. Bring him on.
Wow.
He's a different type of fighter than Daniel Dubois. You've only had a couple of days to work on the game plan. How much of it changes when it's Martin Bakole across from you and not Daniel Dubois?
There's a few changes that we've worked on last night, spoken about it today, and it's all going to come together tomorrow.
Good luck, Joseph.
Thank you.
Wow. Wow. I mean, don't forget, everybody.
I love it. I love it. It's
Fight
like, bring it
card,
on. Bring it on. I'm
the
a
link
heavyweight.
in the
He's a
description
heavyweight.
box.
Let's do it.
The link is in the
light
description
heavyweight,
box.
but it looks like a heavyweight next to me.
The fight card is only $25.99, and it'll be on 10 a.m. tomorrow Eastern. Remember that. I'm giving away this autographed boxing glove, autographed by the greatest Muhammad Ali, and I'm giving it away tomorrow during the fight. So I'm picking the winner tonight. So everybody, if you want this autographed Muhammad Ali boxing glove sponsored by my bookie, all you have to do is be a subscriber, follow my bookie on Instagram, and say me right now in the comments. You got to say me so I can know that you did those things. All right. I'm going to check with my bookie to see if, because we're going to pick a random winner, and then we're going to see if you followed them on Instagram. So make sure you go over there on Instagram to follow them. That's Real My Bookie. All right. That's the only way you can win. Why do I feel like Kerr and Padley goes the distance? I mean, that's the obvious. Yeah, I see that. Never say grip strength BS. Never again. Funny. Parker beat a washed Wilder and old Zhang, though. Yeah, you sound weird. So really, Zhang shouldn't be fighting tonight because he's too old. All right, or tomorrow. Got you. Let me see. How about Dillian White? How about that one? How about that's not big and powerful enough for you? How about when he beat Andy Ruiz? How about that one, dog? How about that one? Hit the tights, big. Everything got an asterisk, but Big Bang Zhang is fighting tomorrow, and so Kabayel got an easy win. Gotcha. He's too old. Gotcha. Let me see.
Canelo are two complete different fighters. Different punch power, different size, different footwork. I feel like if it gets to that situation where they start trading, that's going to favor Beterbiev. So I feel like Bivol was very smart the first fight, and I don't know, man. I'm excited for this next one.
Somebody asked about not being able to follow them on Instagram. And you being a running
because you're a pressure fighter, you're a strong fighter. You like
everybody. Make sure the giveaway is sponsored by my bookie. I'm gonna make some bets.
My bookie that I wanna try.
I just think with Bivol,
let me see.
He hasn't been known for having a knockout punch. And I feel like even when I fought Beterbiev, I put him on his back foot a lot because I can hit.
Yes,
so I feel like,
yeah, we know
you
that.
know what I'm saying? It's a little bit different, but again, Bivol is a spectacular boxer. His fundamentals are almost perfect. And the question is, can he box and move for 12 rounds instead of 9 like he did last time? That's why it's interesting.
All right, stick with us. It is main event time.
Here we go.
They switched MCs as well. Mr. Michael Buffer this time. We are talking the undisputed light heavyweight showdown.
Here we go.
We're about to weigh in, so let's throw it down to the Hall of Fame MC.
Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the last weigh-in for the last
Look, they
crescendo
start at
evening.
midnight. They start at noon, and then they go right into
your entertainment
Zhang,
like
good.
no other. Consider to be
41
from the
still
top
41.
to the bottom, one of the greatest cards, if not the greatest card in the history of the sport.
Big Bang Zhang.
Right here in attendance and on the stage this evening, we've already seen the Hall of Fame, past, present, and future. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's all brought to you by Riyadh Season and the General Entertainment Authority.
Shout out to the War Room and
with
me for
Frank
the boxing
Warren
glove.
for Queensbury Promotions, Eddie Hearn for Matchroom Boxing, Bob Arams, Top Rank Incorporated,
I'll never
Star
understand people who want to take credit for
World of Boxing and Silla.
These are warriors.
Sponsored by
Most don't
the
have
Saudi
what it
Tourism
takes to do
Authority,
this. No respect.
Saudi
Because
National Bank,
what they do is
STC,
they have an
Dr.
opinion
Sulaiman
and they
Al-Habib
rip
Medical
away
Group,
everything to make
Saudi
that happen.
Airlines,
It's not even
New
about
Moruba
fighters,
Development
about
Company,
themselves.
Tawunya, Hunger Station, Lucid Motors, and Alton
he got his
Feeding.
opinion,
And ladies and gentlemen,
everything away.
as always,
He's for
special thanks to the Kingdom
Right.
of
So
Saudi
really, it doesn't
Arabia
matter. Put the fight on.
and the custodian of the
You're
two
just
holy
leave, bro.
mosques, King Salman bin Abdul Aziz Al Saud. His Royal Highness Prince Muhammad
And we
bin
move on,
Salman
dog.
and the Chairman of the General Entertainment Authority, His Excellency Turki Al Sheikh. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's that one defeat. He's looking for revenge. Ladies and gentlemen, the
Most adjustments.
Look at that.
Because
Look at this shit.
Later,
Look at that.
later in the rounds, he was getting touched.
Look at that, boy.
Even though, you know, he
Look
was
at him,
punching
boy.
a little more.
Look at him, boy.
I think you need to do just a little bit more.
Look at him, boy.
Darren, this is such an intriguing fight, isn't it? I mean, I always feel like because of the week,
look at him,
this was
boy.
forgotten a little bit because of what happened with Shakur Stevenson and
both
Floyd
Beterbiev and
Schofield and Daniel
maybe
Dubois.
metaphysically,
This
mentally
is one of the
better.
best fights.
That's
that
what I'm
can be made.
saying. I've been saying that,
Absolutely, and
David.
I've not forgotten it. This is a
This is
brilliant
the first
fight. That
fight
is
should have
what
been.
we've been
It's
saying all
funny.
week, round 13. Who's going to make
The
that
first fight was
adjustment?
great.
As Terence said there, will it be Bivol? It's incredible. It really is. What a night.
All right, let's hear from the challenger. Strange to say that because he's held belts for so long, but let's hear from Dimitri Bivol. He's on stage with Todd Grisham.
Yeah, it is weird. You haven't been the challenger for a title in over a decade. You're coming off the first loss of your career. How differently does that feel to you heading into a fight?
You know, now I'm just focused on the fight.
Yeah.
I don't try to feel
don't
that
care.
there is some difference or something new or something old. I said enough this time, and I'm just focusing on the fight, and I'm looking forward for it.
Yeah, you said you have to do more. What does that mean? What more do you have to do this time?
More, everything, just more to win, you know.
Everything.
You still got a big crowd here and a lot of support. What's your message to your fans that believe you're going to become undisputed?
Yes, thank you, guys. Спасибо, ребят, за поддержку. Это мои близкие, мои друзья, моя поддержка. Я им очень благодарен. Я всегда чувствую ее.
Спасибо.
Спасибо.
Hey, go ahead, Tom. Speak that.
Artur,
Talk
this
that
is
talk.
our fourth and final interview, I promise,
This is it.
before this fight starts. You got a lot of fans out here in the crowd tonight. How are you feeling going into this fight?
I'm not bad, thank you. Not bad.
It's only been 133 days since that
smiling
last
too
fight.
much for me,
That's
dog.
a fast turnaround, fast comeback for you. Is that a good thing for you?
I hope it's good.
No injuries for you in this training camp. Has that been helpful?
No
not
injury.
having to deal with any injuries.
Yes, of course, it's good when his camp is going well.
The first fight was incredibly competitive. Are you expecting this fight to look the same?
I hope this fight is gonna be better than first fight.
Yeah,
In what way?
knockout.
We'll see.
You said you can do a lot of things
That's my
better
brother right
in this rematch. What's one thing that you know that you can do better?
Boxing. I try to do boxing. Good
Leave
boxing.
him alone. Leave him alone.
Good luck, Artur.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah,
you.
yeah. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. He ain't got here. He said this
Artur's
way.
a man, a
leave
few
him alone.
words, but I
Leave him
don't care. He
alone.
doesn't
Leave
need
him
to
alone.
talk because I know in the ring he delivers and delivers and delivers.
Leave him
And that's
alone.
the best thing about this fight.
Leave him alone, bro. Leave him alone. All right. Hold on. I think there was some comments, some super chats that I missed. Hold on. Let me see. Okay. You took my W and my wife. Now that's your ass. Yeah, 100%. Let me see. Bivol, easy off points. Beterbiev don't got the legs to keep up with my boy. David Benavidez better keep that same energy and fight. Well, you have nothing to do with it, dog. You know, it's like, brother, why would you talk shit? Oh, listen, look at Crawford. Look at Crawford.
He says you. He always says you. He's one of your biggest fans. He always says that your boxing style is incredible. Do you see a bit of your style in Bivol's style, that kind of punch and move?
Well, you know, boxers, lean
Boxers
more,
like boxers.
Yeah, lean more to boxers, so I can see that.
One thing we did see, the scales, Artur Beterbiev, 175 pounds exactly.
See, that's in Crawford.
Am I reading that as the weight was difficult to make as it's going to be because he's a big guy? Or is he just perfected making light heavyweight?
Perhaps a bit of both. I think maybe more perfection. You want to be at the top end of the weight, but I don't look into it too much. He looked good on the scales. So did Bivol.
Let me see.
It's just sets up.
$25.99 ain't nothing. Yep, especially after years of paying. I'm saying on lesser quality fight
I
cards.
got Terence
100%.
Crawford here. Hey, how much you wearing right now, Terence? I only weigh 160.
Terrence playing, man.
Can I quickly ask about what happened in
Where
all your
does up
situation?
off
Obviously,
go?
it looks like Jake Paul was going to fight Canelo. And I was like, what's going to happen with my boy, Terrence Crawford? You are going to fight Canelo in September. We know that. For me, it's the fight of the generation. How excited are you?
I'm very excited, but I'll be more excited closer to the fight.
I'll be overly excited close to fight. All right, we're going to ask Terrence a couple more questions, but Chris Mannix is on stage. Chris.
Thank you, Ada. I'm here with Frank Warren and Eddie Hearn, guys. Wild week.
Let me
Wild
exfoliate this real quick. So he said, somebody asked me, where did Up Off It comes from? It came from a Biggie song, Notorious Big. He said, I'm trying to make a meal up off the sling gill. And it was so funny to me, like up off the sling gill. So I just kept saying up off. And then I ended up saying up off. Like, yeah, it just happened, bro. It really just happened. Let me see. He looked like 175, 180 at least. Yeah, man. Terrence Crawford walking around 180 out here. He's walking around 180 out here. Let's play some bets. Y'all wanna? Let's play some bets, dog. Let's play some bets. Let's play some bets. It's time. It's time. It's time. I'm about to have me some fun. I'm about to have me some fun. I'm about to have me some fun. Let me see. I'm about to have me some fun, dog. Ooh, I've been winning. Okay, let's go. Let's go, man. I'll be making my bets. Wait, hold on. How the hell do you get to? Okay, wait, hold on. They done changed up my whole, you dig? Let me see. There it is. I'm about to have me some fun. Here we go. Oh, no, not that. I pressed the wrong exfoliant. Okay, here we go. We about to get busy. We about to get busy. We about to get busy, everybody. We about to get busy. Let's play. My bookie that I wanna try. My bookie that I wanna try. Shoot. Look good on you. You got me saying, my. Let me see. Okay, Callum Smith, Buatsi. They got Callum Smith as the underdog. I'm going to put money on Callum Smith. All right. Put money on Callum Smith. I'm going to make a few bets. So we're just going to do 200 for 314. Place the damn bet. I mean, this is how we roll it. We just gonna continue on betting just like this. Zhang is the underdog. Damn. I do have Kabayel. I don't have it. Well, let me look at some more wages. Can he stop Zhang? Man, they got people saying that he's going to stop him too. I'm just going to say he wins. Let's get a bet that I think is pretty safe. We may have to bet more money on that one. We're going to bet $500. That's almost a fool's bet for 300, but we're going to do it anyway. Let's go. I may have lost money on that one. I'm feeling weird about that one. Let's go back. Let's continue betting. Oh shit, I was on the roll. I gotta learn how to exfoliate. Virgil Ortiz versus Madrimov. Virgil is the, there you go. I'm on the money line. They got Virgil as the underdog. Perfect, because I got him winning. I'm going to put 1,000 on that. No, they don't. Oh, they have him as the favorite. Oh, shit. I thought that was, I thought that was a plus. Yeah, my eyes are getting crazy. They got him as the favorite. 1,000 is a lot to lose, though. Let's have some fun. Let's go. I'll put 1,000 on Virgil. Continue betting. Let me see. Hamza, damn. That may not be worth the bet. Let's go some more wages. We're going to bet on every fight. Bakole. There you go. We're going to do a small bet on that one. That may be the one that's most worth it. 500. Let's do it. We're rolling. Continue betting. We're rolling. We're rolling. How the hell do you get back to the other fights though? Like, is that how you do it? No. How do you? Okay, here we go. Shakur Stevenson, 1,000 underdog for PADLEY. I'm putting my money on PADLEY. If I bet $100, I win 1,000. I got 100 to bet, bro. I'm gonna bet 100 to win 1,000. That is just betting odds. Let's go with that one. Continue betting. Joseph, I got Bakole. He's the underdog. I'm gonna go Bakole flat out, but I'm not sure. So $100 to win 134. Let's go. Let's continue betting. Beterbiev versus Bivol. I do have Beterbiev as the favorite. So what I'm going to do is go to more wages. I'm going to go Beterbiev by KO, which is plus 200. And since it's the main event, I'm going to have me some fun. We're going to bet $300 to win 600 for the KO. Beterbiev. Let's go. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. Business down by. That's what we're doing. Let me see. Bet on the fight to go to this. That's what we're doing. Everybody. That's what we're doing.
My bookie that I want to try.
Everybody, that's my bookie. My bookie has sponsored this giveaway. Autographed Muhamad Ali boxing glove. I will be giving it away tomorrow. Everybody, don't forget. We in the zone here, explain that to a lot of you guys. We're doing a watch along. All right. So when you go on to DAZN and you subscribe to DAZN, you're going to see the ShowBizz adult watch along. So you get to see my commentary along with the fight. We've been doing this for a while in the war room, but if you don't know about this, I'm going to explain it to you. You're going to see the fight, but it's going to be my commentary instead. So that's what that is. All right. So you're going to see the thumbnail. You're going to see an option for ShowBizz to watch the fight through ShowBizz. You won't be able to do the chat. You'll do the chat here, but you'll be able to see the fight with my commentary. That's always a lot of fun, and a lot of people been choosing to do that. So we're in the zone, war. We in the zone, war. Don't forget, it's tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern. This is breakfast boxing. It's only for $25.99, so it's extremely affordable. Bet on other fight going the distance. I made my bets, but you can. You bet on the fight going the distance. It's Tyson Bell. Everybody, I'm not going to make y'all bets. You make your own. All right, I'm going to make mine. You make your own, and that's the fun. That's the fun. But don't try to bet somebody else's money. Don't do that. ShowBizz. You bet your own money. Don't try to bet mine, because if I take your advice and I lose, I'm gonna be pissed. I should have went with my own brain, right? So everybody, bet your own money. When it comes to betting, we ain't got that kind of time. Hit the Tyson Bell. All right. So listen, Bakole is still on the plane. The plane. He hasn't landed. So he couldn't weigh in. The thing is on Marvel Rivals. So when I get off here, I'm going to be playing with the thing. Pause. Okay, I got a lot of that going on. I will be choosing, tell him Biz 100%. I will be choosing the winner of the autographed Muhamad Ali boxing glove. Right now it's priced at $1,600. I know that because my bookie, I bought it and my bookie reimbursed it. That's how they sponsored it. So I know how much it's a little bit over $1,600. All right. So that's there's not going to be any more new Muhamad Ali autograph. Love you, boy. Merchandise. So that right there is just something to have. Okay. for you guys. Muhammad Ali, he's the greatest. All right. So I will be choosing the winner tonight, and I will be announcing tomorrow. How I feel about the weigh-in. The most lit stare down to me was probably Beterbiev and Bivol, because of I know their level. Like the level is so there's levels. All right. The second most lit stare down was probably Shakur and PADLEY. I really like that stare down. Followed that up with Hamza and Carlos Adames. I love that stare down. Special thanks to the Frank Warren and the Joseph Parker stare down. That was hysterical. But yo, who won the weigh-in, in my opinion? Who won the weigh-in? Probably Big Bang Zhang. I didn't expect him to be in that much shape. You know, I mean, he knew his op and what he was facing. He did that with Wilder. He made sure he was like 300 pounds against Wilder. Against Kabayel, he's 280. So he's doing his thing. He's doing his thing. Let me see. You think Bakole gonna have a jet lag? No, it's only a 3-hour flight. All right. I do have a video that I'm editing now to explain all that. So he's coming from Ethiopia. I don't think he's gonna have jet lag. It's only a 3-hour flight. You know, when I went to Vegas, which was a 3-hour flight, when I go to Vegas, I don't get off with jet lag. I get off ready to party. All right. So I know, at least myself, all right, especially if you're somebody who flies a lot, all right? He's that brother from Ethiopia. He flies a lot, okay? So he'll be just fine. A 3-hour flight, don't forget, Saudi Arabia is pretty much Africa. let's keep that a bean. There's just a river, like Saudi Arabia is pretty much Africa. And I'm tired of this, because Egypt is Africa, and people act like that's the Middle East. Egypt is Africa. All right, it's on the continent of Africa. All right, Bakole can probably walk to Saudi Arabia, bro. Let me see. Finna bet the rent money right now, Biz. Shout out to my bookie. No, my. It's types bell. Hey, bet responsibly. Make sure bet responsibly, bro. If you ain't got it, you don't do it. Let me see. It's a 6-hour flight. He's not from Ethiopia. Oh, okay. Well, he's flying from. I thought he was in Ethiopia, but let me see. I thought he said Ethiopia, but maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. He's definitely from Addis Ababa. Okay, so he's from Addis Ababa, and from Addis Ababa to Riyadh is 3 hours and 15 minutes. I got it right here. Addis Ababa to Riyadh is 3 hours and 15 minutes. Hold on. Riyadh right there. So I mean, either you know more than Google, or I don't know. Y'all definitely know more than Google. Let me see. I don't know. Or am I wrong? Maybe I'm wrong. He's flying from Congo to Ethiopia, from there to Saudi. Oh, okay. Let me see. Because he did say I'm in Ethiopia right now, so I thought he was from me. Okay. Suggest to Turkey to keep the best pay-per-view for low prices. Price is on point. Merit a warrior donation. Proud of you. Follow your dreams. You proved it. Love you, boy. Yeah, let me see. 2,000 in here. Hit the damn like and support by. Yeah, man. Listen, man. I'm gonna tell you this. He probably flew to Ethiopia. Fine. Fine. I don't know, dog. Okay, he just made the video saying that he's flying from Ababa. So I what do I know? Okay. Either way. Yeah, I mean, listen, man, we're here. I do want to make and have an explanation of. And I said it a little bit earlier. I do want to explain my energy towards being so happy about this. I love boxing so much. And I've been pushing since the very beginning for the best to fight the best. You know, you had Lifeless always comparing boxing to UFC. I had an envy towards UFC and the boxing cards and how lit things were. And how they definitely cared about losing, but having a loss isn't everything. Having a fight was everything. And to have this kind of energy, I love it. And I know not a lot of people are looking for change. They can't, change is scary to a lot of people. All right. But I want to make this clear for the war room. I think boxing is a worldwide sport. I don't think it's something that the US own, and we definitely didn't start it. It started in the UK. I appreciate fights in Japan, fights in China, fights in Russia, Africa. I appreciate UK. I just love the different styles, and Mexico, you know, just the different cultures and everybody coming together to fight each other. And I do love to see the representation of the world on one card. I'm just a humanitarian like that. I love that. I'm not really about separation as much as I'm about togetherness, right? So I'm not like, boxing is mine, and I don't have that. I think boxing is ours and fighting is for the world. And I love to see that the world is represented. I'm one of those. I'm just not petty like that, and I'm not angry like that. All right. But on top of that, this isn't just a Riyadh season thing. You guys saw me. I just called David Benavidez versus Morrell. We got 210,000 views on that. So I don't care if it's the PBC. I don't care if it's Matchroom, DAZN, Riyadh. I don't care if it's Top Rank. I don't care if it's Queensberry. I can give a shit, bro, as long as it's boxing. And I'm always going to have great energy towards boxing because I just love it so much. And nothing makes me happier than watching somebody get punched in the face. It's a thing that has always, really brightened up my day. I'm just one of those, man. So I just want to make this clear that if you see me excited about a PBC card, it doesn't mean I'm paid by the PBC, right? If you see me excited about a Matchroom card, it doesn't mean that you're going to see me excited when it comes to boxing. All right, get used to it. All right, let me see. Boxing over boxer. You went Lord of the Rings on us. LOL, boxing's my pressure. It is, bro. And I can't imagine how people call themselves boxing fans or participate in boxing events and then hate it so much. I don't understand that mentality. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand how you can find ways to hate something that you supposedly be a fan of and supposed to love. I don't understand it at all. Okay. Another thing I want to say too, if I say something or someone in the war room say something that you don't agree with, we just don't agree. It doesn't mean that you're right. And because somebody disagrees with you, they have a problem, right? Or there's some name that you want to throw out there because they don't agree with my believies. People can disagree because people got different brains. All right. So we can all just disagree, but no need to point the finger unless the disagreement is diabolical. If your opinion is diabolical, then of course, you're right. You need to be shut down. If your opinion is diabolical, like if you say something like Big Bang Zhang can't win because he's not white enough, it's like, then, that's diabolical. I ain't got that kind of time. But if it's other than something that's logical, we there. Let me see. ShowBizz at MLK. I have a boxing dream. Yeah. I know. Positivity makes people cringe. I know, but get used to it. Get used to it. Makes you live longer. I promise you. I promise you, dog. If I have a nightmare in your soul instead of I have a dream, your life is short. And that's all we know is life. We don't really know the other side. So I ain't rushing to it. All right. Let me see. Wanted that black on black crime, but damn, like PADLEY energy too. See what I'm saying? That's that shit, right? Teofimo. Yeah. Teofimo head ass. He playing too many games. Is your top 10 upcoming? Is your top 10 up? What are they doing? Let me see. What if you don't got IG? Then you can't. The point is you have to follow my bookie because they sponsored the glove. So you got to follow them on IG. Hey, what if I can't follow them? That's the point. You got to follow. It's not like, goodness. Oh my goodness, bro. Oh my goodness. Almost didn't make it, dog. Let me see. You still playing Undisputed? To be honest, I haven't played Undisputed in a few months. Maybe like 2 months. Let me see. Hit the Tyson bell. If you bet. Let me see. So listen, I'm about to go play Marvel Rivals. Okay. I got a few other things to do. Shoot, I do. I have a few other things to do. I take care of that. I'll run and take. Listen, in order for me to be able to do this thing on the zone, a lot of technical stuff got to be put in place. So we got to take care of that. But thank you guys for showing up and showing out. Only a few hours now. Tomorrow morning, we'll all get up bright and early. This is going to be a lot of fun. Fight card of the century. I hope it's a good one because there's definitely great matchups. I'm out. Huh. Oh, let me see. Oh, my goodness.